Hi, I'm Dean, and this is Camino Midnight Blueberry Gummy, and you'll dig it the most. There's a lot that goes into making this a very special gummy, a lot of things that make it go into being a #1 seller, and it starts off with this presentation in this amazing camping site, and it makes you just want to relax and enjoy yourself. It's actually well weighted, and it has a sort of not quite glossy, not sort of matte feel to it, and it just feels like a luxury product, like some thought has gone into it. And of course, some thought did. Kiva was founded in 2010 by two artists, a husband and wife that had moved back to the Bay Area after graduating from college. And like so many starving artists, because they were photographers, they decided to supplement their income by starting a garden in their backyard shed. And well, what they grew didn't really pay the bills, but they found out they were pretty good at making clones, and they ended up getting their clones into 60 different retail footprints around the Bay Area. And when they looked around, they said, you know, I don't like what we're seeing in the food landscape. So much of it isn't labeled, it isn't tested, there isn't a consistency to the amount of molecules that the person is getting. Let's get into this game and let's revolutionize it. And they started with the Kiva chocolate bars. They came out with both a milk and a dark chocolate bar, and they set off and made it into a lot of different retail footprints. But so many people were pressuring them to build an ever greater molecular experience into the product, but Kiva went a different way. They actually went the microdose sort of way, and they came out with their Terra and their Petra products. Petra being a group of mints that come in far more than just peppermint flavor, and Terra being often a berry or a coffee bean that's covered in chocolate, and they come in 2.5 and 5 milligram dosages. And in the middle is going to be this, the Camino gummy, which sits right in between their latest Lost Farm offerings and their Petra. And Camino didn't come along until 2018. It may seem late to the game, but it definitely has taken over because the formulation was right. It originally started out as a hard candy, but when they looked at the market, they could see that the future, and they wanted to make a gummy, and that is what Camino came out as. And with 100 milligrams of THC and 20 milligrams of CBN per package, and that comes in the form of 20 different gummies, and each gummy has this wonderful shape which allows you to even bite that in two and have an even lower molecular experience if that's what you're into. Take a look at this packaging. We can see that it is absolutely amazing. We have here a label that shows our different dates of when the product was manufactured and when it is best by, as well as this seal over here with the Kiva brand on it, which allows us to know whether or not the product has been opened before we get it home. You just kind of put your palms together and twist, and it opens if you're lucky. Honestly, this took me a few times to master, but it definitely lets you know that the product is very safe around anybody who's not over the age of 21. On the back, after we look on the back, we can see that it has your traditional standard offering of ingredients. And what I love about these ingredients is if you'll look, they're almost all like Whole Foods level ingredients. Like everything in here is an actual thing, not some sort of chemical that you've never heard of or some processing that just scares you to death. This is like actual things that you can just eat, and it makes me feel like the end product, because it is composed of all of these natural ingredients, is going to be good and healthy. And you know what it is? I don't want you to expect some sort of like crazy blueberry experience. This is not synthetic. It is not fake. This is not some child's Jolly Rancher. This is an adult confection, and it literally tastes like the fruit. It is absolutely sublime. It is a rounded fruit flavor, and you're going to love it every single time. When we look inside, we can see that the product has a really nice, soft feel to it. It's so easy to chew. You're not going to have a problem if your chewing is difficult, but this is a real easy chew. And as you can see, the shape allows you to just bite it into a smaller piece if you'd like to have a lower dose experience than even Kiva is offering you. It's designed to give you a blissful night's sleep. It gives people a really restful sleep and an experience. And I think that's what so many people are after. We want something that isn't threatening. We want an experience that feels like we're not going to have too much fun or be too adventurous. We want something that's restful, something that's innocuous and doesn't seem like it's too much. And that's exactly what Camino gives us. Because it's from Kiva, who designs so many of their products for that microdose level, you can know that when you buy something from Kiva that you don't have to worry about this being too strong or too much of an experience. It's designed for you to have a very pleasant, very relaxing experience. And it's not just about the molecules in this product. It is flavored well. It actually has lavender and chamomile extracts to help you feel even more restful and sleepy. And that's what you're trying to get out of this experience. Something that tastes good and something that makes you feel calm, safe, and relaxed. And so it's got the molecules we want, and it's got a flavor that's very adult. It's not like some sort of synthetic fake berry flavor. But what else is going to make me want to choose Kiva over anything else? Well, the main thing that Kiva really goes after is matching the terpene profiles of the plant into their products so that you can get the standardized sort of feeling that those terpenes kind of evoke through aromatherapy and with your chemistry. I don't know what your favorite flavor is. Please comment below what your favorite flavor is, so I'd like to know. Of course, mine is cherry. I promise you eventually I'm going to do a video series that takes all of the great cherry flavors, Kiva, Thunderstorm Kana, all of the greats, and I'm going to throw them up against each other. Wild will be in there, and we'll see what the best cherry flavor is. I love the Kiva flavor, and you can get them in, of course, California, Arizona, Massachusetts, Michigan, Nevada, Ohio, Oklahoma, and Illinois. But of course, we are in California today, so we're going to be ordering from California. Camino plans on expanding into a lot of states in the future as they come online. They have an aggressive growth team, and so you can look for them in the future in the New York market, in the Pennsylvania market. They're certainly looking towards coming to Florida, so get ready for them in your market soon. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and I hope that you enjoy Kiva Camino Midnight Blueberry.